Are you now agreeing with me that actually Isaiah doesn't say what you thought?
What does it? He will see his offspring and prolong his days. And
Do you know what prolong his days mean?
Pardon?
What does it mean?
That
He'll extend his life.
Yeah, but
So did he die?
He did. Because he said the grave.
Okay,
so how can
okay, I'll tell you how, sister. Can I explain
grave?
something to you? I'll explain something to you. Isaiah 53 is actually telling you, according to this, and I will tell you another thing. You know the word here will see his offspring.
Yeah, but what about this? He will assign a grave with the wicked. That means he died.
No. One second, sis. 1 second. Let me ask you this, sister. May I accept what you believe, but let me ask you a logical question. If I take somebody, brother, what is your name? Ibrahim. I don't mind you using an example. If I were to take him and put him in a coffin and put him in a grave while he's alive, is he in his grave?
I will not help you. I tell you.
I'm asking you, May.
Even your Muslim scholars say there's no way that Jesus did not die. Anybody that's been crucified on the cross medically, there's no way they can come off the cross alive.
You see, sister, the problem.
And Islam try to bring in the soon theory where Jesus
the problem I'm finding. Yeah, no, I can agree. You see, the problem I'm finding here is that you lack the basic information respectfully from the Bible to be able to make the claims you are. So, for example, if I tell you that this is what it is saying, and I have told you the word is used here, offspring. What does offspring mean? Because the word here actually is, the word used is seed, S-E-E-D. You know, a seed comes out from the male.
I know.
Yeah? Now, it is telling you very clearly that he will have his...
Yeah, but why don't you concentrate on the fact that he was assigned to the grave? He died, and nobody medically will ever survive crucifixion during that day.
Well, it doesn't say that. No.
It does.
No.
And he rose again.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I was explaining to you. But not only that, sister. Here's another problem, man. Yeah? Jesus Christ, what he said, you as believers totally disagree with. And that's the logic I cannot seem to understand. What he says, you totally disregard and just carry on. No, if I can just finish. And you carry on believing what you want to believe, which I don't mind. But the facts are speaking a different story. So, for example, if I tell you, sister, Christ Jesus never claimed he was God.
He did.
If I can, he never. If I can just finish. If I can just finish.
Testament is about Jesus claiming he's God.
Yeah, sorry, sister, I'll come to you.
That's the whole
Yeah,
point of it.
you see, he never. Jesus. Wait, let me just finish, and then you can respond back.
When the Pharisees said, you know, why did the Pharisees want to kill him? Because he said that he is God. I am who I am.
Now,
and even right from Exodus, where when he prayer to Moses, he said, I am who I am. And
sorry. Look, I said to you what the Bible says and what you are saying are two different things. Now, if I can just finish. You have just told me now that, you know, it's all right, it's a present. Somebody will give you another one. Yeah? I am saying no way. Are you okay? Oh, sorry. Yeah? Basically, I'm saying no way does it say that. Now, you are saying yes, it does. I'm saying no way does Jesus say he was God. Yeah? Yet you are saying he did. Where did he say he was God?
Of course he did.
Where?
When the Pharisees asked him, no, who do you claim you are? And he said that I am who you say I am, and therefore that's why they wanted to kill him.
Okay, listen to this. Listen to this, Sister May.
I have to say, I can't remember which one.
I understand. This is what he said, yeah? Are you the Son of the living God? And the answer is, it is as you say I am.
Yes.
Is he claiming God?
Yes.
How?
By saying that the Pharisees know that anybody that claims that I am who I am, it means that I am Yahweh, the one and only God.
You just said to me, May, that you are not familiar with the Bible, and I can see. But respectfully, I will say to you,
I would suggest you're not familiar.
you are entitled to your opinion.
If you don't understand all the claims of divinity, then you cannot be familiar with the Bible.
Okay. So are you familiar with all the claims of divinity?
I've read the New Testament.
No, are you familiar with all the claims?
All of the New Testament points to Jesus' divinity.
I didn't ask you that. Are you? I'm using your words now. Are you familiar with all the claims of divinity?
Can I remember every one off the top of my head? No.
No. Are you? Again, I'm going to ask you. Are you familiar with all?
I've read the whole of the New Testament.
No. Again, if you hear my question.
No, that's a silly question. Are you familiar?
Well, you raised it, so I'm just following it. I'll tell you. Yes, I am. But not only that,
So
I will
why
also.
don't you understand what divinity means?
I will tell you.
Understand what when Jesus
Say,
over
I
and
am,
over it
I am.
pointed to Old Testament divine titles.
Okay.
How come you don't understand?
I will tell you why, sister.
Son of man,
I will tell you,
Son of
sister.
God.
I'm sorry. This is May. I'm Shabir. You are?
Betty.
Betty, you see, it's not about what I believe, what you believe, what she believes. It's a question of what, actually not only truth, it's a question about what the evidence says, an assessment of the evidence. So when you both made the claim that time and again, now listen to me, May, I merely made a simple, or rather I asked a simple question. Where does Jesus say he is God? Now, one second, sister. Let me just. You came out. You came out. Sorry, sister. 1 second.
He's saying he's God.
1 second.
Yeah.
It
I want you to say those actual words, which is very silly. Very silly. You don't demand that of God. You don't demand that of God.
I'm not even demanding something silly, but I mean that's up to you. Having said that, sister, you see, I will say something, Betty. Yeah.
Jesus said, before Abraham was born, I am.
Sis, why don't you talk to me? Sis, Betty, why don't you talk to me?
What's your name again?
Shabir.
Shabir?
Yes.
When Jesus said, before Abraham was born, I am, and then the Jews picked up stones to stone him, why did they do that?
Very logical. If I were to tell you, it is very logical, Betty, you didn't read the rest.
So why?
Yeah? If I, and listen and see how I'm assuming this, okay? If he is about to make a statement and then you take stones to stone him, what is he going to do? Is he going to carry on talking? No, he isn't. Any human being, if you suddenly threaten violence, whatever he was saying, his flow will automatically stop. Before Abraham was, I am, and before he could finish, he stopped.
That's the funniest thing I ever heard.
I just said, exactly. But what? Let me finish.
Rubbish.
I think
rubbish,
that.
what
Betty,
did they
can
do
I
after
finish?
that?
Betty,
What
can I
did
finish?
they do after that?
Not only.
Shabir.
But let me.
Is your name
Betty,
Shabir?
Betty, can I finish? I know you.
Stones to stone him.
Exactly.
Because he
Now.
said, I am.
Oh no! 1 second.
And you
1 second.
have never read Exodus 3, have you?
Wait, can I finish?
What's Exodus 3
Right,
say?
can I finish? Before you go to Exodus, let me ask you
What
this.
does Exodus 3
1
say,
second,
Shabir?
let me
What does
ask you
Exodus
this.
3
1
say?
second. Let me ask you this.
That's the
If-
funniest interpretation I ever heard.
But it's a valid one. It's a valid one.
Not a valid one.
Well, if you allow me to finish, Betty, you'll find out. Right, let's see.
Manipulation of the text because you're desperate to see. You're desperate to show that Jesus is not God.
I don't need to be desperate. Can I now speak? Okay. So they pick up stones to stone him when he makes the claim.
Why?
1 second.
Why?
Because according to you, he made the claim before Abraham was. He was claiming divinity by saying
did
before.
Jews pick up stones?
1 second, I'll tell you. Yes. Now you go to the actual evidence itself. Yeah. You are saying Exodus chapter 3. Okay. Let's look at it.
Why do Jews, Shabir? Why do
Wait.
Jews pick up stones? Tell me, Shabir.
Because they claim that he was
if someone
claiming
claims to
divinity. Exactly, I agree. But
So
now
the
let's look at the
Jews
evidence.
knew
Betty,
by saying,
Betty.
I am, this is the
No.
meaning of God's name that he gave to Moses.
Betty.
Because in the meaning of God's name, and the
Betty.
I am, and then Yahweh
Betty,
is his name.
Betty,
Okay? They knew he was claiming divinity.
I know you want to believe that, but that's up to you. Now I am saying to you, look,
Let's go to
let's
Exodus.
go to there
go to
and let's see
Exodus
what the
3.
evidence actually says. Okay?
Yeah.
It's a preferable option, and then we will go further. Exodus 3. Right, tell me which evidence you are relying on in Exodus 3 to make your claim.
I need to get my
Oh, have you?
Bible.
No problem. Take your Bible.
I've got too many things. I've got too many things attached to me right now. Here, let me give you this.
Yeah? There you are. Hold that, May. Thank you very much. Very kind of you.
Why is it that Muslims are so desperate to deny Jesus' divinity? Tell me. I'm really interested.
If you are interested, allow me to finish.
Why are Muslims so desperate to deny Jesus' divinity when he says it all the way through? Can you tell me why? Why?
Are you finished?
Why are you desperate to manipulate the text to fit your agenda?
Are you finished?
Shamia, I want an answer. I want an answer.
If you allow me to speak, you may get an answer.
You've been speaking all the time, Shamia.
So you are asking the question. Logic dictates that you allow me to answer.
I'm asking you.
Okay, what are you asking
me? Why are you so desperate to deny Jesus' divinity when it's clear he's divine according to the Bible?
Yes. No, we are.
Actually, that evidence is very clear. If you go to Exodus 3, it's powerful.
Betty, number one, I'm not desperate.
Why do you spend your whole time
Look, you've asked me to... let me answer. I'm not desperate. You came and interjected, so no problem. But now that you are asking why, like I said, I'm not desperate at all. But what I do is allow the evidence to speak for itself. If I can just finish. You see, the evidence... Betty, 1 second. You mentioned Exodus 3, so let's go there first.
No, we have to start with John.
Are you changing everything now? You said Exodus 3, let's go to Exodus 3. Right, which part of Exodus 3 are you going to? I'm on chapter 1.
The whole chapter.
Right, let's go to Exodus 3, right. Which one?
If I glorify, I'm starting with John 8, then I'm going to go to Exodus 3.
We said Exodus 3, and logic, Betty, logic dictates that this precedes John, so let's go there first.
No, because Jesus quotes from Exodus, so let's see the quote first.
Okay.
Then let's go. Okay?
I will look who is desperate to prove his divinity. You are. Go on.
I am, because you guys are wrong.
Did you just say I am?
Did
you just say I am? So what are you, divine?
No.
Oh, thank God for that then. Come on, let's go.
Did I say it as a title? Did I say it as a title?
I didn't say it was, did I? I just said you said I am.
Did Jesus just say I am?
Betty.
Or did Jesus just say I am? Or did he use the emphasis version?
Oh, right, the emphasized version. Oh, right, ego me, yes, I do.
It's pointing to a title. It's pointing to an emphasis.
Can we go to the
He didn't
evidence?
use normal English.
Betty, can we go to the evidence?
English as in his language, pretend it's
Betty,
English.
can we go? I know that's all. Let's go.
If Jesus was going to just in his normal language,
Betty,
which would be Hebrew Aramaic,
Betty, can we just go to the
I
evidence?
am, but he didn't just say I am. He said ego ami. So he's pointing to something very unique and something Muslims ignore this. Muslims ignore this. Because
can we go to the
desperate
evidence?
to prove he's not divine. But let's
You're entitled to your opinion, but let's go to the evidence.
If
What
I
does it say?
glorify myself, my glory is worthless. The one who glorifies me is my Father, about whom you people say he is our God. Yet you do not know him, but I know him. So first of all, he's pointing out he has a special relationship with the Father. So it's a different relationship than any other human being. And he says, if I were to say that I do not know him, I would be a liar like you. But I do know him. He's talking in a familial way, not just in how I can know God, but how in a much deeper way.
It's
and I obey his
is
teaching. Your father Abraham was overjoyed to see my day, and he saw it and was glad. So like, well, hang on a minute. They know they saw the day. Then the Judeans replied, you are not yet 50 years old. Have you seen Abraham? Jesus said to them, I tell you the solemn truth. Before Abraham's existence, I am.
Okay.
So he uses the emphasis, ego eimi. It's not just I am Betty, I am this, I am girl, whatever. It is an emphasis, it is a title. Jesus knows what he's quoting there, so do the Jews. They picked up stones to throw at him, but Jesus hid himself and went to the temple. So let's go now.
Stop there, Betty. No, before you go there, go back to John.
Okay.
No, go back to John.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me, when I said to you that when they picked up stones, yes, he stopped conversation.
No,
Let me just finish.
I tell you the solemn truth.
Betty, I allowed you to speak. Can I now? In the original, there were no exclamation marks. Okay, tell me.
It's clear because it's a title on itself.
Betty,
it's a title
since you said ego
it's a title in itself.
Now, Betty, I've allowed you to speak. Now, listen to me. Was this in Greek?
It would have been in Greek, yes.
What do you mean it would have been?
Yes, it's Greek.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Greek, do you have these marks?
No, you're correct. But you can
wait,
tell.
Wait.
You can tell.
Betty, let's have a conversation, Betty. I hope you don't do the shouting like Jay Smith does. Please don't do that respectfully. No. Listen to me.
Yeah.
I know you are trying to. I appreciate, but I was about to say, please make it a back and forth. So I'm asking you, if these were not there...
No, they would not have been there in the Greek. Yes, you're correct on that.
So how did you conclude?
Because I just said,
Can I just
through
finish?
the case, through the grammar, you would also know through the way it's writing,
through the...
and you would know
Betty,
also through how the word order.
But here is the problem. You see, when you talk about word order, yes?
Greek has different word order, but you would know from the context.
Didn't interrupt you.
You would know.
You see, when you talk about the context also, I have no problem, okay? Like I always say, I always contend the context is from Genesis to Revelation. I'm sure you'll agree with me. But now, one second.
Why did they pick up stones to stone him?
Betty, let's have a conversation here.
Here,
can I?
Here. In the Greek, it says then they would pick up stones to stone them.
Betty, I appreciate what you believe. I don't mind, but I did say let's look at the evidence.
On the text, Shabir.
I am not imposing. You are insisting that it must be understood in one way, and all I am saying is, look, shall we look at it?
Let's look at it.
Okay. Now I am saying to you, look, if these were not there in the original, you told me very clearly it is emphasized.
I go ami.
One second. Yes. Now,
referring to a title.
Now, okay. Yeah. Now tell me, what is the equivalent of ego ami in Hebrew?
I don't know.
What was Exodus written in?
Well, in Hebrew.
What does it say there?
It says in the English, I am.
What kind?
What do you mean, what kind?
We have got an emphasis here.
Yes, and it says it in the Hebrew as well. Let's go and look at it.
Now,
let's go look at it.
What we are going to, let's go and look at it. Let's go.
We're here.
No, I'm going to explain to you before we go there. But here, Betty.
Here, you said.
Are we going two ways?
You said he was stopped in a sentence. Didn't you say that?
No, I
Your
said,
theory is
listen,
that
I
Jesus
said,
was
no. As he was
it
talking.
It doesn't actually allow for that, folks.
Actually, it does.
No, it doesn't. Then they picked up stones to stone him. After
Betty,
he said,
is this how you have your conversations all the time?
After he said, I am. Do you agree?
After
After he said, I am, then they picked up stones.
You see, but here is the problem.
See,
I agree.
Your whole idea just fell flat on its face.
I agree, but all I am saying to you, assess this. Yes?
I have assessed it, and I've just proved you wrong.
Can I just...
Shabir, no, look.
Betty,
I'm being totally serious. Look.
I know, but you aren't allowing me to speak. If you allow me to speak, I may be...
each other to speak, okay? We're not allowing each other to speak. But Shabir, he said that I am, and then stopped, and he stopped halfway because they picked up stones. But after he said it.
Right, I am saying to you, where it is telling you that, and they are starting, now you must think here, you know when you say then, why, imagine this in reality, yes?
Yeah.
He's talking to me.
Pretend I say,
you are
Jesus,
talking to me,
and I say,
now, we are waiting.
You're the Jews who come to me, and you say, you have seen Abraham, so you're the Jew telling me you've seen Abraham, and I respond, I tell you the solemn truth, before Abraham came into existence, I am. So we're having this conversation. You're the Jews. And
to a Jew, what does that mean?
I am saying to you.
Say, I am. How do you respond?
Here is how I'm telling you. If I started picking up stones, one second. No, it isn't. Right. But since it isn't there, you can't even prove me wrong.
I can prove you wrong very well.
Can I finish? Now, Betty, you see again, I allowed you to speak now.
Carry on.
So they are picking up stones and he stops. And guess what? Look what it says then. They picked up stones to throw at him, but Jesus hid himself.
Yeah.
One second. I see. The miracle element has come in. But if we go according to what you had said and what I had said, let's follow the logic of it.
Okay, let's do
yes?
that.
Obey the sentence. One second, Betty. Yeah? You have told me about how it was emphasized. Then I pointed this out and you agreed with me. Now I'm saying to you, because you pointed out, then they picked up, like it was a sequence.
It is a sequence. It's right there. Everyone can see it.
Can I finish?
It is a sequence.
He
says I am. They pick up stones because he said I am. That's why they picked up stones. They would not have picked up stones had he not said I am. And there's
you are entitled to your beliefs, but can I say what I want to say? And maybe we will see whether you agree or not. So when it says the then, okay, I'm saying to you, okay, if they said then, the natural sequence here is telling us that they have picked up something to throw at him.
And why?
One second.
I'm an English teacher. Believe me, that's
why did they pick up stones to stone him?
It's not what
Can I finish?
Okay.
It's not what it implies. I'm so glad you used the word implies.
What you said is not upheld by the scripture itself,
Betty,
I'm afraid.
both of you are not even allowing me to finish. And have you noticed you have pushed me 2 yards this way? Yes, but I don't mind. Yes,
Being pushed from behind. There's a lot of guys pushing here.
No.
There's no one behind you.
No one was pushing.
Look at all
I'm
these
getting.
guys pushing
I'm
here.
aware of the fence,
Sir,
and I'm gone.
Sir,
So
they're
Betty,
pushing from behind.
I'm Shabir.
But I can see
I'm Shabir.
I can
Right.
see.
Basically,
I
what
can
I'm
see
saying
you're
to
bothered
you.
by it.
What I'm saying to you, if we take it according to the implication, yes?
Yeah.
If we are going to imply from this particular statement, there isn't anything explicit. We agree?
What do you mean isn't anything explicit?
Well, I'm going according to what you said. But
The thing that's explicit,
instead,
Jesus says, I am.
Yeah.
They respond really,
Yes.
obviously quite upset by what
Yes,
he said,
yes.
and they bend down to pick
But
up stones and then to stone him.
But Betty,
because
here is
he
the
said,
issue.
I am. It's because
Because
he said,
you
I
say
am.
he said,
no,
I
no,
am.
No, no,
Okay.
no. I tell you
Can
the
I-
solemn truth. Before Abraham came into existence, I am.
Okay, now listen to me.
Then they bent down, picked
Right,
up stones
Betty.
to stone
Right,
him.
that's how you want to believe it.
No,
Okay, no
that's-
problem.
The sequence
no,
is
it's
pretty
very
clear
clear,
there, sir.
folks. It's very clear.
I'm
It's
sorry,
there
I'm
in the
Shabir, you are?
scriptures.
Shabir, I'm Jay. Jay Smith.
Hi, nice meeting you, Jay. Yes? Listen to me. I am saying, Betty, look, the sequence here is what you want to believe as opposed to what the facts may be telling us. Now, if you allow me,
Shabir.
there you go again.
Sorry,
Do you
sorry,
allow
go
us to?
ahead. Yeah, sorry, Shabir. Go
Okay.
ahead.
I'm saying to you, watch this. You are not, he at 50 years old, they are asking him, the Judeans, okay? Have you seen Abraham? Jesus said to them, I tell you the solemn truth, before Abraham came into existence,
I am.
I am. Then, no, there was no full stop then. Okay? Then, according to you, they picked up
No,
stones.
not according to me. Then they
Sir,
picked up
Shabir,
stones.
everybody believes
I-
that.
Everyone. Then
But
they
am I
picked up
allowed
stones.
to
Exegete believes that.
What is the problem here? Are you
There's no problem here.
So can I
There
allow?
is a sequence here.
Okay.
The only reason they picked up stones
Jay,
was because
Jay.
he claimed to be God.
Jay, I would not interfere if you are telling me. Can you give me the same courtesy? Let me finish. I want to give you my point because it's patently obvious we are coming from different points.
of course,
So allow
of
us to
course.
finish. Logic dictates that. So I
thought you
ask
had
you this.
finished.
Oops, it's gone.
It's all right.
Miraculously,
Carry
I hope
on.
not.
Carry
Yeah?
on.
No, we need to go to the evidence. So let's see what it says.
Carry
yeah?
on. What-
So I'm
finish
saying
your
to you,
idea.
yeah, the question mark, the hyphens, the full stops, they were not there. But question is this. You know where it says here, yeah, then they picked up stones. Your reasoning is that they were stood there, the claim was made,
Like we're talking.
1 second, and then they took up stones to stone him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you notice here they were talking about slavery, and when Sarah and Jay were talking about slavery?
No,
just
I'm
now,
sorry, and I don't want